Hi, it's Julie here at Great Golf Solutions. Some of the things that people have come up and asked me about on the driving range when I'm out teaching is, can they hit their irons when they're driving? Meaning, can they tee them up and hit them off the tee box? A lot of people are doing that, A, because they don't feel comfortable with woods, and so they use their irons when they're teeing up and driving with those irons. That's definitely okay, and I know that there are people out there, beginners especially, who get frustrated not being able to hit woods, and so they stick with their irons when they're teeing the ball up and driving with their irons. So what I would say is, you're going to use a longer iron. You want to, if you're driving with your irons, you want to definitely get the most distance that you can. So you definitely want to hit like a 4-iron or 3-iron, which I know not a lot of manufacturers put a 3-iron out there in their sets because they tend to be hard to hit for beginner, even intermediate golfers. But when you're driving with your irons, you're going to tee the ball up still. So make sure you get a good bit of tee under the ball, and you're gonna hit it just like you're gonna set up just like you would if you were hitting that golf ball off the fairway. So if you're hitting your 4-iron, it's going to be up more off the inside of your left heel, from the inside of your left heel to a slightly right, going back right, so it's a little bit off the left heel. And then just take your normal swing. What I like to tell people when they're teeing the ball up is, don't focus so much on hitting the golf ball. Think mentally, in your mind, you want to think about hitting the tee. And if you hit the tee and can drive the tee out of the ground when you're driving with your irons, then you're going to get the distance and the good, crisp shot with your irons. Another option with your driving irons is, there's actually driving irons out on the market today where, I don't have one exactly to show you, but it's going to look like a cross section between wood and an iron. And what it's going to do is, it's going to have a little bit of the curvature of a wood on the back end, and it's just going to give you more stability, and it's going to produce a little bit easier shots. You might check those out when you're out at your local golf shop or your local golf retail store, and ask about golf driving irons and just practice with them and use them and see if it helps you bridge that gap between using irons and using woods, and that would be an easy transition for you. So remember, when you're using an iron to drive with, or you're driving with your irons, you're going to think about the ball position the same as if it was on the grass. You're going to tee it up a little bit, and to mentally get you prepared for the shot, think about hitting the tee out of the ground. Don't focus so much on hitting the golf ball, and maybe that will help you have better success of driving with your irons. Take these tips from the driving range out onto the course, and hopefully they can lower your score, because that's our main goal here at Great Golf Solutions.